Africa countries that will be mostly affected by climate change. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are watching me from. Welcome to today's show highlighting Africa countries that will be mostly affected by climate change. Several African countries are particularly vulnerable to the impacts of climate change due to a combination of geographical, economic, and social factors. Here are some of the most affected countries and the reasons why. 1. Mozambique. Mozambique is highly susceptible to extreme weather events such as cyclones, floods, and droughts. Its long coastline makes it vulnerable to rising sea levels and coastal erosion. 2. Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe faces severe droughts and erratic rainfall patterns, which impact agriculture and water supply. The country's reliance on rain-fed agriculture makes it particularly vulnerable. 3. Malawi. Malawi experiences frequent floods and droughts, which affect food security and livelihoods. The country's high population density and dependence on agriculture exacerbate its vulnerability. 4. South Sudan. South Sudan is prone to flooding and droughts, which disrupt agriculture and displace communities. The country's ongoing conflict and limited infrastructure further hinder its ability to adapt to climate change. 5. Niger. Niger faces extreme heat, desertification, and water scarcity. These conditions threaten agriculture and livestock, which are critical for the country's economy and food security. 6. Ethiopia. Ethiopia is affected by recurrent droughts and changing rainfall patterns. These climate impacts threaten food security and water availability, particularly in rural areas. 7. Sudan. Sudan experiences extreme temperatures, desertification, and erratic rainfall. These factors contribute to food and water insecurity, exacerbating existing socio-economic challenges. 8. Kenya. Kenya faces a range of climate impacts, including droughts, floods, and changing rainfall patterns. These affect agriculture, water resources, and biodiversity. 9. Madagascar. Madagascar is vulnerable to cyclones, rising sea levels, and changing weather patterns. These impacts threaten coastal communities and biodiversity. 10. Ghana. Ghana experiences coastal erosion, flooding, and changing rainfall patterns. These climate impacts affect agriculture, fisheries, and infrastructure. These countries are particularly vulnerable due to their reliance on agriculture, limited infrastructure, and socio-economic challenges. Addressing climate change in Africa requires comprehensive strategies that include improving infrastructure, enhancing agricultural resilience, and investing in renewable energy. Are you prepared for climate change in your country? Leave your comments below and please subscribe to this interesting channel. Thanks for watching and bye for now.